You're on.
Hi, I'm Cindy Still, the trainer-to-be, and this is my student Inessa and her dog Kenna. And we're going to start today with trying to teach shake. And Kenna does know the clicker, so just assume the clicker is loaded. Okay, Inessa, what we're going to do is we want her to paw her hand on the ground. So you can hold the food in your hand and hold it down here on the ground and see if you can get her to touch your hand with her foot. And any touch gets a hook. Try see if you can get her to sit. Just as little lips down here. Okay, there, good. Are you getting her so we can see her paw, Portland? No, those trees, Kenna. Okay, let's see what else we have here for you. Oh, now we got the real stuff. She said no cheap food, she wanted the good stuff. Okay, we get her to touch her hand with her paw. She's thinking about it. Maybe turn your hand up so it feels there. Now, this is a shaping exercise as opposed to a luring exercise. So we're waiting for Kenna to do something for us. And we got one touch with the paw. Okay, what if we have her sit and hold it up halfway between her feet on the floor? Okay, you're halfway down.
Nessa.
Alright. So we've switched over because Kenna's done target plates and to see if she'll touch the target plate with her paw versus her nose. And I must say this is a hard transition. Paw. Let's try to roll over. We're going to switch it up. We're going to see if we can do a rollover. The rollover, I think, is inherently easier to teach than a shake. We're going to start with a sit, have her lay down, okay? You're going to bring the food, since she's rolled over on this hip, we'll have her roll this way. Bring it down, now bring it, her nose up to her shoulder on this side, and if you can get her to lay down, you can give her a little shove a little bit, there you go. Yes. All right, good. Okay, let her try. For them to begin with, we're just going to take our food right up to behind their neck. So we're going to come this way. Oh, yes, and she's tipping over already. Oh, she didn't know about that. And you can roll either way. Yes. Oh, good. Good dog. One of the things when you roll over, Anessa, when you get that and she's over on the other side, you can throw the food out so she rolls over to go get it. Down. You can try the other way. You don't have to go the same way. There you go. Okay, so she's on that one hip. As she goes over, now toss it out a little bit. Let her get it. Yes! Okay, because then it becomes a game that she really wants. Now, if you can hear, Anessa is using the clicker. And she's kind of rolling her over on one hip to get her prepared to go over. There, oh, she's almost. Almost. Yes, throw it out. All right, good. Now, as with any shaping exercise, we're going to shape first, and then once we've done it several times and she's doing it with some consistency, you can start your command. Okay, but you don't want to do your command until you've shaped the exercise. So let's try it one more time. Oh, we're out of cheese. Okay. It's a good thing these are big dogs because they'll fill up and they've got lots of room. Woo! All right. That's good. Now, let's get Jammer out and he'll do an over so you can see what it feels like while you're not trained. Okay? Come on, Jamie. Oh, yes. Come on, Jamie. Can you work for Anessa? So we're going to bring another dog out that does go over a little easier. So have him sit, have him down. And we'll roll either way. No, either way it's over, whichever direction you go. Okay. And we started Jammer off just like we just started with Tina. And you can see he likes it. He pops right back up for his treat. And that is the rollover. Now, Jammer will also do shape. If you put your hand up and you say paw. Paw. Now, we had a hard time transitioning because I've also done a target where they touched with their nose, and we had to transition that to the paw. You can see that Kenna, that just wasn't her thing today, so you just have to be patient with it a little bit at a time. All right, now what else? We can do a figure 8 between the legs. We'll do it with him to show what it looks like. Okay, and I'll hold it. All right, now, I have to admit, the figure 8 between the legs is not something I do. this is if you have food in both hands, you don't have to switch. Now, if he would get down and crawl like that for me, that would be good. I think he's done. All right, yes. Let's try, who does that better? Soleil? Let's pull Soleil out and let her do it. Okay, come on, Kenna. Kenna. I can clip all of this in pieces. So Anessa, are you filming still, Portland? So Anessa, if you don't use the clicker, what do you use as Aphany? What do you use as a marker?
Yes.
So you use a word cue. So using a word cue, instead of having food in your hands and giving motions and trying to click, you can just simply say, yes, and make that your cue. Now, it is probably not quite as distinctive as a click with a clicker to mark a behavior, but when your hands are full and you say it the same way and you say it kind of exciting, that works really good. So we're going to see, this is Soleil here today. We're going to see if she can do a figure 8 between the legs. Oh, she's fast. All right. So how did you start that? Just like you did with Jammer? Nice and slow. Okay, and shorter. And shorter. So this we weren't shaping so much as luring. There is a difference. Shaping is using your, or luring is using your food to pull the dog to where you want, as opposed to shaping is waiting till the dog offers a behavior and you tell them that you want that. Thank you. Okay, so we did roll over, pause. Let's see if she'll do the paw. Do you think she would do it? And I have to say this is really hard. This dog runs agility. And it's really hard when you've used a touch plate to touch with your nose or target to change this over to a paw. But we're going to try with Soleil and see if she's interested in doing this. Okay, we're going to just try food. Here. Here's your clicker. Oh, there, she got it with her foot. Good. Oh, good. She's putting her paw right on her hand. She's much more interested. Sometimes you get a dog that just doesn't want to do it or doesn't feel like it for that day. She's working real hard. Oh, she put her paw up. I wonder if we put it on a stool and put your hand up and then paws up with one hand, if that would help. What do you think? Okay.
Stop.
What if you have her sit? If you put your hand on the stool. She knows paws out, right? There. So we're trying something a little different, because this dog does know paws up. So we're working for her to reach her paw out. And just touch her hand. Okay, so that's kind of, I think that might work better. You're getting some, she's putting that paw out for you. She was thinking about it. Okay, now I would quit here. She's getting bored, she's starting not to pay attention. That's one of the reasons keeping your training sessions short and sweet and knowing when to stop or switch something else is important. Like we weren't getting any response from Kenna. Obviously it wasn't the right day to teach that trick for her. Does she do the rollover? Does she want to try it? Let's see if she'll do it. Just for fun and giggles, we'll try the rollover with Soleil. Down. Go the other way. She's going. Okay, now halfway, that's where to click, because you got her halfway. Yes. All right, that's good. Now, just work it again. That's not going to roll over very well, doing that froggy thing. Okay, try the other way. Some dogs roll one way better than the other. Yes, all right. Good job. Some dogs will roll both directions. Some dogs only like one way. And it's just like people being right or left-handed. Does she do circles one way better than the other?
Down.
Patience. Okay, so if you can, bring your food more up to the elbow and then over. There. You see, she had to put her hip down. Oh, she's pretty smart. She's gonna turn. There. Yes. Woo! All right. I think that's good. That's a good first session for rollover. Yes. To an elbow and around. Almost.
Down.
I would go more towards your, there you go, there you go. All right. I was gonna say, when you do that, if you bring it, you're coming straight this way, bring it down here and then pull up here, and that's gonna drop this shoulder for her to roll over.
Okay. Sit. Sit. Down.
Now bring it up over. There, good. And this is the direction she didn't do as well then. There we go, yes! That's like lightning speed. How long did you have to practice to get that figure eight that fast? Not very long.
She's fast.
She's
So like-
fast. I think, and look at, she's gonna go do a touch for us over there too. She likes to, Soleil likes to perform. All right. And you notice her using the clicker, but she's got free